Hey guys, Trent here with the Rogue Outdoorsman channel. Thanks for tuning in to this week's video. This week's footage is from mine and Tia's rifle Coues deer hunt that we had about a week and a half ago. So thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoy the footage. Well, it's opening morning of our rifle Coues deer hunt. Tia and I both have a tag. About 6:30. We've already heard one gunshot, which I'm pretty sure was before legal shooting light. Who really follows that anyways, right? I think it's the same as 2 years ago. The first of our video, we're hiking, you can barely even see and we hear pow. But we're not gonna let that deter us. We're gonna hike up to these glass and knobs and hopefully find some deer.
So it's almost 9 a.m. Trent's glassing like usual.
Can't believe it.
Only he's not glassing up deer. He's glassing up our second set of people we've run into this morning. Do you want to talk about your feelings?
Just anger.
You got a lot of anger. Okay.
It's public land, what are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
It's just crazy, I've never seen anybody in here. We had 2 hikers earlier, now there's 4 people over here. So far we've just glassed up some does and saw some hikers and 4 other hunters in here. We're gonna move over this way about a quarter of a mile and glass off that other side. Hopefully we can turn something up. And we're gonna take an afternoon nap. Well, we jumped some bucks. We think there was like 3 of them. They ran down this ridge that we're on. We were hoping they would come down below us and go up the other side. Then we'd have a 300 to 400 yard shot, but we haven't seen them come out yet. The ridge in front of us doesn't have very many bushes, and their smart move was staying here because it's so thick. But we had this thing set up and ready. Right?
That's right.
Didn't happen though.
Nope.
But fingers crossed. It's about 12:30.
It's gonna happen today.
We've seen 6 deer so far.
6 deer and 6 people.
That's true. But I think we're gonna
Kill you. Or a buck. You record me dying right here?
at least I had it on video.
You get a lot of views. A lot of sympathy. Sketchy.
Yep. Just trying to make our way down. We got a canyon here. Canyon there. They both meet up and we're headed down. There should be a trail going up over that way.
Hey.
Oh, we're making our way out of here. The sun's about to set. No bucks to be shot on day 1.
I didn't think I'd kill a deer because I never really had a desire to kill a deer, but if it's my ticket out of this bullshit referred to as Unit 27, I think I could kill something.
least you're killing some cardio right now. Well, we're almost maybe halfway back. We gotta make this downhill. But look at those views.
Oh,
That's why we do it. Well, it's dinner time. We got some peakery fuel elk ragu pasta and some bison ranch mashers. Heated those up, got some chips, all sorts of snacks, some water, Gatorade. Just getting some dinner.
Tastes good.
Might watch a movie. And then get some much needed rest and
start again tomorrow.
Yep. How was it?
It was really good. The hike or the food?
Oh, I mean the food.
Oh, okay. The food was good. The hike not so much.
Sweet.
Alright, see you tomorrow. Just made it to the top of the ridge. Trent went to drop off his elk ragu, which surprisingly smells the same going out as it does going in. But I think I beat him to the top, which is surprising as well. Hopefully we'll get something this morning.
Time to find some Coues deer. It's like 7 or 8 mule deer down there. 2 little tiny bucks. We had 3 little tiny Coues bucks run down, run up and over. They never even stopped. Thank goodness they're all pretty tiny. Or we'd be pretty upset that they didn't stop and give us some shots. But we're seeing quite a few deer already this morning. We're just looking for the one. Tia glassed up a shed a little while ago. She went down to go grab it. I knew it was an elk shed. Pretty cool one. I knew it was an elk shed. Got a long front. Super old. Yep. You were gone? Nice work. I've glassed up 1 doe and that's it.
2 decent muleys.
Mule deer?
Dead bodies. Straight up.
The other one's kind of busted up already. See him?
Oh, yeah.
I thought I glassed up an antler. Nope.
It's a muley, right?
There's another one too. Right there. He's got a busted frame. Yeah, I saw them both. They're just right down there. See that big dead tree at the bottom? Yep. They're just right above there. Sucks, I was glassing. I thought I saw an antler and all of a sudden it moved. Got a bunch of rams spotted on the other side.
Let's hike over closer.
They're a long ways away. And I've got another, like an Indian ruin way up on the cliffs, like a cliff dwelling. To the right of them, maybe like a half mile. Let's see if I can show you. Alright, here's this Indian ruin. It's kind of windy, but you can see that cliff dwelling. Might just be a granary, but they have the rock walls up. Part of it's fallen down. Half tempted to go over there, but if you saw where it was from here, you wouldn't want to hike up there. Pretty cool. And we got 2 bedded mule deer right down below us. How you doing? Super good shape. We're just trying to get up over the top of this. Hit the top of this ridge and then make our way back to camp. Maybe we'll see something on the way back. See them. These 2 are bucks right here. As you can see, 1, 2, there's a 3rd one. I think these 2 are the bucks. There's 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. See them? But you can see his antlers kind of. Man, if we could get down to this ridge right across from him.
That's what I was wondering. How do we do that? Can you just go right here? Go around here, go down that finger right there, and then be across from him.
We gotta find an easy way down. It's very cliffy. We gotta just watch them till they bed down, is my opinion. Because they're so far away. If they're right here, it's a different story. What? At least we got some bucks spotted.
I need to count today. There's a storm rolling in, and ain't nobody got time. Freaking snow, and they didn't pack for it.
I wish it would zoom.
Get a clearer picture of it.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
It's day 3. We got some coos deer spotted. Maybe a mile away. Hopefully they'll find a spot to bed down and we can make a play on these things. There's 2 decent bucks in here. Probably shooters on day 3. It's Sunday. We don't want to be out here for too many days. Not sure why I'm whispering. These deer are a mile away. Well, we're stalking in on some bucks. They're just up over this ridge, maybe 150, 250 yards away. We're going to try to get to the top. The last place we saw them, we think they bedded. We're not really sure. It's starting to get hot though. We need to find some shade. And we'll probably just camp out here for the afternoon until we find them. Stay tuned. Hopefully we're shooting one here soon. All right, so after these little two tiny bucks came up right next to us, about an hour later, I caught movement right down below us. And one of those two shooters from early in the morning was less than 100 yards right down the hill from us. I tried to get Tia on this buck, but she never could see it. I put the gun in the scope pointing at the buck through the scope, and she still couldn't see the buck. My Tourette's may have come out a little bit, and we were both frustrated, and we didn't get a shot off on this buck. I should have shot him, but I wanted to help her kill her buck first. But that's what this next scene is about. You did that with some grace. Oh, so how did today go?
Well, it was interesting.
It was.
We probably have two very different perspectives on it, though.
It's true, we probably do.
I mean, would have been nice. It was a decent shooter. And probably could have done things different, but hopefully we'll get a shot tomorrow.
Well, we'll see what happens.
Seriously gonna film me?
Yep.
Trying to walk?
Here's Tia with her bum knee. Making our way out of here. Tell them what I just saw.
A freaking mountain lion. A scary mountain lion.
We saw a mule deer doe halfway up the canyon side. It heard us and went up the hill. I went around the corner, and right in front of me, 10 to 15 feet in front of me, was a huge tom mountain lion. I think I scared him more than anything. He was down there getting a drink. He bolted up the side. I tried to call him in. I think he was threatened by this other cougar's presence up here. But that was pretty cool. That's the closest I've ever been to a mountain lion. That's the third one I've ever seen out in the middle of the day while I'm hiking. They're super elusive for me. I see bears all the time, but mountain lions, that's only my third my whole life. Well, today is the end of day 4. He's gonna head home. Did pick up a couple more antlers today. This giant thing is huge. I might have found the other side to that last year, I believe. I'm at a hard white. All the Coues deer, mule deer sheds we found yesterday. We found at least 2 sheds every day we've been out here, and we found 5 yesterday. I'm gonna grab my pack. She's gonna head home, and then hopefully tomorrow I can find me a shooter. It's a cold one today. Hopefully we can turn something up in here. Well, just hiking out of here. I probably had the single best day as far as like animals I've ever had. I probably saw 40 plus deer. The problem is probably 35, 34 of them were mule deer. And I think 6 Coues deer. Oh, 7 Coues deer. One of them's an absolute giant. I've seen him before while I was shed hunting. He was one of my target bucks. I was coming down this ridge and saw a white tail go by, and right behind that body was this guy that I've seen before. He had 4 points on his right side. I only got to see him for about 1.5 seconds just between 2 trees. I stood there waiting for them to make an appearance, left, right, straight, and they never came out. I don't know where they went. And then as I'm hiking down here towards the truck, I look up the ridge across from me, and there's a freaking Coues buck right there as I'm hiking down. So I range him 750 yards. I probably should have took the shot, but that's pretty far. So I thought I'll just come down to the bottom and then shoot up at him. He must have heard me coming down the hill, because when I got set up, setting up my tripod, setting up my gun, I looked through my binos to try to find him, and I see a Coues deer running around the top of the ridge. I must have scared him off. But make my way back to the truck. I got to take down the jumping jack. Tia already went home 2 days ago. And then I got to prep for my dad's hunt. My dad has a mule deer hunt in the same unit, starts in 2 days. So I got to get prepped for that. All right, my dad and I just got to camp, just got the jumping jack set up. Getting our beds set up. Got all the snacks out. It's about 1:30. I'm probably gonna head up on one of these ridges, go see if I can't find a Coues buck today. And then tomorrow starts his rifle mule deer hunt. So stay tuned. Should be finding something shortly. Well, it's 5 o'clock on Thursday. I just shot a Coues buck. I saw him go down, saw him shaking. He was laying there. Now I can't see where he's at. He either slid down the hill, but hopefully he's there. I saw him tumble over, but I gotta hike up there. I got an hour till it's dark. My dad's hunt starts tomorrow, so hopefully I can find this buck. He should be right up there. All right, I'm breathing hard. That buck should be laying somewhere up there. And I shot him from down over here on this ridge. I think it's about 600 yards. Hopefully he's laying up there. Trying to get there before it's dark. You can see the last little glimmer of sun. So I need to get some pics and get up there. Look at that sunset. I see him, you guys. So I shot him from that ridge right down there. I'm out of breath. I just climbed this Mount Everest hill. And there he is. First look. You guys get to see him when I see him. Nice. Right in the neck. Smoked him. Let me get him propped up. Yep, he definitely bled out. He's got a busted antler. Oh, what a stud. He's got 4 points on this side. I'll get that antler fixed. Heck yeah, you guys. This might even be the buck I have a shed off of. Let me get this camera turned around. I have seen some bucks sparring already. Last day buck, you guys. Very last day. Let me turn this off. I need to get some pics. Oh, here he is. Awesome buck. Super long beams. Great eye guards. He's busted off on his G3 over here. He's got one little tiny G4, maybe 2 inches. But super cool Coues buck. He's just past his ears on both sides. Super cool. Well, I'm about halfway done skinning this thing out and quartering him. It's 6 o'clock. I think I got up here about 5:30. I got 2 quarters, tenderloin, backstrap in the bag already, and I'm working on the front cape, the shoulder, and I got to get this rear cape off. And then for the long pack out of here, it's gonna be a late night, and then my dad's muley hunt starts tomorrow. So stay tuned. Well, it's just after 8. Can see my breath. Just making it back to camp. Looks like Dad had a fire going. Sure did. Yeah, I couldn't tell where it was hitting. I got him. A Coues, that's what my tag's for. Oh, no, I didn't say that. Oh, man.
I figured it wouldn't do me any good trying to look for you.
No, it wouldn't. I guess I could have told you where I went.
Yeah, you said you was going to go up on that ridge.
Well, I actually went up about a mile and a half, and then to the west another half mile.
Up the canyon a mile?
Yeah, just so I didn't mess with what we're doing tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
And sure enough.
Whose trail is that on that up the canyon?
What?
Whose game trail is that up the canyon?
Camera?
Yeah, camera.
I don't know. It says Game and Fish on it, but I don't know if it really is or not. There was a cow that died there last year, and someone put a camera on it.
Yeah, a lot of bones there.
Yeah. I just made it back to the jumping jack. My dad's in his bed already.
Not worried at all.
8:15, just got this guy back. This has to